Ladies and gentlemen, dreamers and believers, today we talk about a different kind of greatness. Not the kind that shouts, but the kind that whispers until the world has no choice but to listen. Lionel Messi wasn't born a superhero. At 11, he was told he'd never play football. Too small, too weak. A growth hormone deficiency cost his family $1,000 a month, money they didn't have. But Messi had a secret weapon, a quiet, unshakable love for the game. No flashy speeches, no drama. Just a boy, a ball, and a promise to himself. I will make this work. Messi once said, "The ball is my friend." Let that sink in. Not a weapon, not a trophy, a friend. Today we decode the magic of the Messi method, because greatness isn't always loud. While others chase fame, Messi chased touch. At 13, he left Argentina for Spain, alone. No family, no friends, just 5 a.m. training sessions in the Barcelona rain. Teammates laughed at his silence. Coaches said he'd never survive tackles. But Messi didn't care about being the star. He cared about being the solution. Watch him play. He doesn't hog the ball. He weaves it. He doesn't scream for credit. He points to teammates. The lesson? True power doesn't need a microphone. Whether you're coding, painting, or building a business, focus on mastery, not applause. Let your work speak so loudly your ego stays silent. Messi's flaws became his superpowers. Too short? He stayed low, turning tackles into pirouettes. Too quiet? He led by action, not speeches. In 2016, after missing a penalty in the Copa America final, he quit Argentina's national team. The world called him a failure, but Messi didn't quit football. He quit noise. 3 years later, he dragged Argentina to the Copa title. In 2022, he kissed the World Cup, silencing 16 years of choker labels. Your biggest weakness is just your story waiting for a twist. Stutter? Write? Anxiety? Let it fuel your prep. Messi's secret? He never fought his height. He fought the idea that height mattered. For 17 years, Messi stayed at Barcelona. Not for money, for love. He became a canvas where football painted its art. While others switched teams for trophies, Messi stayed to grow. He evolved from a shy winger to a conductor, a magician, a leader. Loyalty isn't about staying in one place. It's about staying true to your purpose. Maybe you're stuck in a job, a college, a small town. Messi's lesson? Bloom where you're planted. Make your current role your masterpiece. The world notices people who finish what they start. Messi doesn't give fiery speeches. He gives passes. He doesn't demand respect. He earns it with assists. When young players shook at the World Cup final, he didn't yell, he smiled. Leadership isn't about being the loudest. It's about making others feel brave. In life, you don't need a title to lead. Lead by lifting others. Messi's legacy? 800+ goals and 300+ assists. The greatest don't climb mountains alone, they build bridges. And so what's the Messi method? It's the courage to be quiet in a world that screams for attention. It's outworking doubts without posting a single #grind tweet. It's knowing your worth doesn't fade when trophies don't come. Messi wasn't born a legend. He was born a boy who refused to let the world write his ending. Now it's your turn. The world will tell you you're too small, too shy, too ordinary. Let your answer be the same as Messi's. A whisper, followed by magic. Now, go play.